Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1909 half crown from the reign of Edward VII, as we can see on screen now. Firstly, I'll talk about the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here is the reverse design, and it was done by George William de Sulz. We can see a very large crowned court-of-arms royal shield with two parts featuring the three lions of England, to the bottom left the Harp of Ireland, and to the top right the lion rampart of Scotland. And as I say, this is then crowned with a lovely ornate crown atop the shield. Around this is the Order of the Garter. This is then encircled by some beads, and above this we can see here to the top the legend, Fid Def Ind Imp, translating from Latin to Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, and references King Edward VII, who we'll see on the obverse in a minute. And to the bottom is the date and denomination, so 1909, the year it was made, and half crown, the value of the coin or the denomination when used in change. Overall, a lovely design that was used on half crowns into the 50% era as well. Now then, moving on to the obverse, we can see here a portrait of King Edward VII. This is again done by George William de Sulz, the initials DLS to the bottom there for de Sulz, meaning he designed both sides of this coin. The portrait of Edward VII we can see here facing to the right, and is uncrowned with no laureate. He can often look bald in his portrait. There was hair in the original, and there is on better condition coins, but if it has been a bit worn, you can see there that the hair would have worn down into his head, making it look a bit bald. Around him we can see a Latin legend that has been abbreviated and reads Edwardus Seven Digra Brit Om Rex. This then translates to English as Edward VII, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. So there is the design, and we'll now move on to the facts and figures of the 1909 half crown, a coin minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of 0.925 silver. This is 92.5% pure silver, or known more commonly as sterling silver, and was the standard composition for silver coins before 1920, when they were debased down to 50%. The weight of the coin is 14.14 grams, and that was standardised in 1816 during the reign of George III, and again the diameter at 32mm was standardised in 1816 and was unchanged ever since. The mintage of the 1909 half crown is 3,051,592, and is a more scarce date, nothing at all rare, but just a lower mintage than many other years, making it a bit more of a scarce and harder to find date. The half crown coin is a 30p piece. This is then 2 and 6, 2 shillings and sixpence, 2.5 shillings, or 1/8 of a pound sterling, so there were 8 half crowns to the pre-decimal pound. And back in 1909, a half crown coin would have equalled £19 and 4p today, so very similar to having a £20 note today, or a half crown back then, similar values, similar buying powers. The coin was then demonetised in 1969, ready for decimalisation, happening a few years later in 1971. Now then, we'll move on to the value of the coin today for collectors looking to buy one. In poor condition it will sell for around £22, fine condition £50, £450 in extremely fine, and £1,000 in uncirculated grade. So very, very large range of prices there. Can be quite cheap and affordable in lower grade, but as with many coins, the really high premium examples are those in uncirculated grade, the top condition possible for the really high prices. So please comment down below if you have this coin, and as well, please do subscribe to the channel if you've learned something new and enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye!